All right, litigious stuff out of the way. The next thing I'm going to do is talk a little bit about what the class is, how it's going to be structured, what you can expect. Because many of you showed up here to learn Unity, I imagine. And there will be some learning of Unity, but there also the great service of coming together is to get to know other people and to work with other people. So the next 2 weeks is about learning some new people's names, learning how to communicate with them about the thing that you want to build, working with other people to come up with a collaborative vision. So it's not just about sitting and like watching a tutorial and learning how to do the technical aspects of things. Like, we are gathered here and I feel like we should take advantage of that. Again, the point of doing this is and it's okay, I'm sorry if you lose 3 hours today and you decide that you don't want to be a part of this class because I want you guys to talk too much and stuff like that. No hurt feelings, like, it's no problem. There's video tutorials, I'll point you to great resources. If you want to come work with other humans, this is the place to be. So the next thing I'm going to talk about while Mark emotionally prepares to start teaching is what to expect over the next 2 weeks. And so today we are going to have a brief intro. I'm thinking you have some intro stuff you want to go over, right? Sure. All right. So brief intro. And then groups. You're going to get into small groups now that you have heard some things about other people. I'm going to encourage you to try to make eye contact with others at points and go sit down next to smiley people and work with them. So we're going to get into small groups and we're going to go through the Rollerball tutorial, which is on the Unity website, but it makes it so much more fun when you have friends to do it with. So I'll tell you a little bit more about what you will do. You'll sit down in a group of 3 or 4. One of you will volunteer your computer to be the one where you watch the video. The rest of you will open up Unity on your computer, and then you will go through the tutorial together and make sure everyone has a chance to actually move the mouse and click on the thing and do that. And you're going to pause it when it feels natural and right, and you're going to challenge each other to do small modifications. They're going to have you put a ball on the screen, and you're going to say to your friend, hey, try to make it blue. Hey, try to make 4 balls. Hey, try to do this. And you're going to try to kind of make it a little more interactive and fun within a small group. And you're going to do that for about 2 hours. And hopefully it'll be fun, and you'll bond, and it'll be cute. If you end up in a group that you don't like, no worries. Tomorrow you'll form a new group. So tomorrow you will have been exposed to and this is the tutorial. It's so well made, and it's crafted to teach people Unity for the first time. And then tomorrow we're going to come in, we're going to do something to make ourselves feel a little less shy, and we're going to say our names again, so maybe people will feel more comfortable looking us in the eye and connecting. And then we're going to talk about something. I forget, there's a 30-minute thing where I'm going to talk to you. I try not to talk a lot because I believe in learning by doing rather than learning by listening. So I will talk minimally, and then you will get into groups and start to extend the rollerball. So I believe a very effective way to learn a new thing. This class is structured for people who don't have any experience doing anything. So if that feels like you are in the right spot. If you feel like you're way too advanced for this, then have fun interacting with other people and teaching, because when you teach, you learn a lot, and you get to talk to people, which is fun. So tomorrow you'll extend Rollerball in whatever way seems appropriate for you and your group. And then Wednesday and Thursday we'll do some mini projects. So we'll get into a third configuration of humans into groups of 3 or 4, probably 3. And you'll think of, hey, I'm going to do I want to do a small type of game, and you're probably going to be crazy ambitious, and you're going to be like, in the next 2 days, I'm going to make this thing for the HoloLens, which allows you to notice when there's flies flying across the room because I have this backend that does AI, and you're going to go nuts. I hope so. And then you're going to spend 2 days trying to build it, and you're going to be able to like get a screen to like have a picture on it, and then you'll be able to be prepared to make a bigger project and have it scoped properly. That's my hypothesis. It works very well on Arduino, and I think it's going to work very well here too. So Thursday and Friday, you'll have like 5 in-class hours to work on a small project and to try to build with a team and see if you have a good team dynamic. And if you don't, no hurt feelings. We're going to break back up, form into final groups on Friday. And from Friday and next week, you will be left alone with guidance and consultations. If you have questions, we're like here to help. But you'll be pretty much left alone in your final group to design and build a game. So on Friday, we'll do some type of brainstorming activity where people who want to build a certain type of game will come up and be like, hey, HoloLens, HoloLens. And then they'll go, that was bad, I'm sorry. So yeah, and then so you'll pitch your idea and then you'll break up into groups and you'll have a week to build a game together. And then on Friday of this next week, we will have a big public demo day. So we're going to have some systems set up with computers that have Unity on them with a monitor and have a Kinect sensor bar. So, oh yeah, that's also what we're going to talk about here. We're going to tell you how to connect your game to the Kinect. So if you want to have people be able to like jump around in front of your game, you'll be able to do that. And yeah, so we'll have 4 systems set up with Kinects, and we will invite people to come play the games from outside of the world, and you will get to play each other's games, and you'll do little presentations, and hopefully it'll be kind of a fun experience. Any questions about that? So today is like, you are having to sit there, and I'm sorry, I go crazy when I have to sit for more than like 30 minutes. I know you're sitting there very patiently, but it won't be like this for the rest of the week. This is just a like get to know each other day. Yeah, any questions about this?